She's fine too, but I want you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette. If you are new here, welcome. You came just at the right time because we are having a giveaway. Guys, finally my first ever giveaway. Because why? We are on our road to 2K subscribers. I know it took forever, but like I believe in own pace, own time, own everything. I mean, I know for a fact that I haven't been as consistent as I should be, so I'm not expecting to grow as much as somebody who's putting in more work than I am, right? Because I mean, I'm moving at a snail pace, so I'm expecting my subscribers to also move at a snail pace. But like if I'm moving at a speedboat pace, you guys also better move at the speed of light. You know what I mean? So it's almost Christmas time. If you are in South Africa or if you have family in South Africa, this is actually for you. Because like, I mean, I can't really, this is my first giveaway, so it obviously has to go to my homies, right? I'm sorry if you're not a homie, but for now, like I'm gonna start at home, right? So for the girlies in China, this is also for you, because I mean, you can always gift it to somebody back at home, because it's like giving season already. It's the season of giving. I'm being generous, okay? I'll give you all the details about the giveaway at the end of this video, okay? So let's get straight into the Q&A. I know why you're here. You're here for the Q&A. Okay, but if you're here for the giveaway, also just watch the Q&A, okay? You'll get to hear about the giveaway by the end of the video. And if you're only here for the giveaway, then just watch this video till the end. Give it a thumbs up. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. Yeah, you guys came through with the questions. You want the juice, you want the tea, you want the details. Yo, you guys matter. You guys are the questions that you asked me. Yeah. Okay, let's get straight into the video. I hardly do that. Let's get straight into the video. I just get straight into it from the minute I switch on the camera. All right, first question. I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm gonna start from the bottom going up. So first question was, like you guys like Izindaba. First question is, how many side hustles do you have, if any? That's like a decent question, but like basically you're trying to ask me, do you have money? Like where do you get money? Your sources of income. Okay, fine. Basically, I feel like you guys think I'm rich. Hey, I'm not rich. And I don't have side hustles. I don't have any side hustles, to be honest. Do I look like I have side hustles? I actually don't have a side hustle. I just have a 9-to-5 and that's about it. And besides that, I mean, I create content. I do get paid for some of my content, even though it's not on YouTube, but there are other platforms that actually value my content and they pay me for my content. So I don't consider that a side hustle though. I think it's just a hobby. It's a hobby that I'm kind of getting paid for, but it's not like a stable side hustle. Like it's just like a on and off type of side hustle. Like I've had like a side hustle before. That's hence I'm saying content creating for me is not a side hustle. It's like a hobby, because I really do enjoy it, and I don't expect anybody to pay me for it unless they feel the need to, you know. But obviously at some point when I feel like, okay, no, this I need to get paid for, I will consider it a side hustle. But for now, because I'm a bit also inconsistent and stuff, I'm just thinking, no, it's just a hobby. I was in the military, so that I considered a side hustle, because like it was bringing me money. It was bringing me money, and it was like something that it was like a contingency plan for me in case I couldn't get a civilian job after graduating. So I was like, okay, if my plan A doesn't work, I still have like a side hustle I can consider a career in the future. So that was my side hustle then. And even if I do go home now, I can always go back to the military because I'm like in the reserve force. So like I still have a force number and everything. I didn't resign from the military. So anyway, yeah, that was my side hustle. And I always, like, back in university, in case you guys didn't know, back in university I kind of always had like 2 or 3 jobs because I needed to fund my travels. I started traveling back in like university, and my parents couldn't fund my travels back then, so they only took care of my tuition, my apartment, my allowance and everything. But travels, they were like, no babes, no, we can't. So I had to get like, I needed side hustles back then. I worked like 2 or 3, no, not 3 jobs, I'm lying. I worked like 2 jobs on campus to fund my travels. But anyway, that was then. Now I don't do that. I just go to work 9 to 5. That's about it. Question number 2, favorite book. Oh my god, I don't have a favorite book. Like, even if you ask me what's your favorite movie, I don't have a favorite movie. If you ask me what's your favorite series, I don't have a favorite series. I don't have a favorite anything. I don't have a favorite color. I'm just living life. I'm just living. I actually can't even finish a book. Like, this is embarrassing, but like, guys, Aratwan, we're not the same. I can't finish a book. Like, I bought so many self-development books since I came to China, and honestly, like, I never even finished any of them. Guys, why are self-help or self-development books so boring? They're so boring. I can't. The only book I finished since I came to China was like Gabriel Union's book. Something, is it about what, like, we're gonna need more wine or something like that. That was the only book that I finished. And now, personally, I prefer to watch something. Books, not for me. We're not the same. I'm sorry. Like, even in varsity, the course that I studied didn't require me to sit down and actually read. Like, I worked with like diagrams, like graphs, and you know, those type of things. Not like theory. No, not for me. Ujola lemang wa matip 7. Ujola lemang wa matip 7. A tip 7. Tip 7. Ujo la lemangi wa matip 7. Guys, like, yo, aki joli, hey, aki joli. I do not have a boyfriend. I've been single for almost, actually, I've been talking to my ex-boyfriend about it just last week, that this is like this week. I think we broke up 3 years ago in like November, early November. Was it early? Mid-November. So basically, round about this time, we broke up 3 years ago, and I've never been in a relationship since then. It's a conscious decision that I made when I came to China that, well, not when I came to China. When I came to China, I was just like living young and wild and free, and then I met a guy, right? I met a guy, and then after 2 weeks, that guy, like 2 weeks, like 2 weeks, I'm just getting to know you, bro. Like, can you just relax? Relax, relax. And after that, I was like, no, not for me. And I had a Tinder account when I came to China. Before I came to China, obviously, I was in a 6-year relationship, so I didn't have Tinder. So when I came to China, I got a Tinder account. But that guy I'm talking about, I didn't meet him on Tinder. I met him at an event. He was Arabic. Yeah, no, he was Persian. Yeah, but he could speak good English because I think he studied in Canada. So yeah, that only lasted for like 2 weeks, and then that's when I drew the line. I was like, okay, no, wait. After him, I think I did Tinder for like 2 weeks. Also, I had an account on Tinder for 2 weeks, and I met like 2 guys. One was from the Ukraine, and the other one was from Serbia. The one from Serbia was actually really nice. Hey, he was nice. Like, we could hang out, have coffee. We went on like a date or two, a coffee date or two, and that was just about it. I was not feeling him, and also I was just like, oh man, I think I don't want to do this dating thing in China. And that's when I deleted my Tinder account, and that's when I was like, I'm done. No more dating for me until I leave China. So for as long as I'm in China, I don't think I'm gonna date. Next question. Ujola ni. You know, people who know that Aki Joli are asking, Ujola ni. So, like I just said just now, the next time, like I can't really put a date to it, but I know for a fact that for as long as I'm in China, I don't think I'm gonna date. I'm only gonna date once I leave this country, unless, no, actually no. When I leave this country, actually I'll start dating, because I was about to say, like, because right now there's no incoming stock. Stoko ase romana one stoko se fresh. Ke stoko sa khale since staka because of COVID. So like new stock will zhuzh up the dating game, the dating scene in China. For as long as there's no incoming stock, man, like dating scene for me is just boring. Maybe it's somebody who got like new stock. Bare za. Maybe lorona le nna ke tla za. You know, but I don't have plans for that. Like if it happens, it happens. But as far as my conscious decision is concerned, I'm only dating when I leave this country. Next question. When do you think you'll leave China, realistically? Okay, so I'm thinking, according to my plan, guys, I'm big on planning and I love my spreadsheet. I have like my 5-year plan, and according to that plan that I have in the next, obviously when I first came to China, I was thinking I'm only gonna stay here for 2 years, but COVID happened, and we all know that COVID changed like a lot, and the way we see things, the way we see life, the way we like, yeah, we just changed. I just changed my future plans after COVID. During COVID, I had like a lot more time to sit down and think about my future, and I realized that okay, no, your 2 years is gonna turn into a lot more. You need to like rethink your 2-year plan, because it's not gonna work. COVID already disrupted the 2 years, and you just probably need to stay longer, and hopefully by in the next 2 to 3 years I'll be gone. Hopefully, if everything goes well, you know, if everything goes according to my plan, in the next 2 to 3 years I should be out of here, or even earlier. Just depends, because sometimes one of these lockdowns and all these restrictions, they can just like push a person to not want to be here anymore. And yeah, sometimes I actually think I might leave earlier, but my stagnant plan is 2 to 3 years, but things can change anytime. What inspires you? What inspires me? Actually, like, yo. Guys, why are you asking such serious questions? What inspires me? Honestly, like, I think it has to be like black females who are like making big moves. So they inspire me, because I also like have a plan. Like I said, I have a spreadsheet. I have plans for the future and stuff. And sometimes like plans, and I can't say dreams, because I can't say dreams. Are they dreams? No, they're my future plans. But sometimes my future plans scare me, because I feel like maybe, like, can I really do this? No, as a black woman, maybe like it's not for me. Maybe I might not even reach there. Maybe they just, I don't know, maybe I'm just dreaming too big. I'm in my head too much. There's those days where I feel like, no, it's not gonna happen. But every time I see a black female making boss moves, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby girl, you just reminded me that everything I've planned for on those spreadsheets, might actually come true, right? I'm not just writing things, I'm not just dreaming. Actually, the future might just be brighter than I think. I need to like start working on it. And yeah, I guess like they inspire me to just keep like my dreams and hopes and future plans alive, and not just like put them to the side thinking it's just not attainable. Yeah, I'd say basically seeing these black women make boss moves, finding themselves in spaces that they also never imagined that they'd find themselves in, actually inspires me. It keeps me going. It makes me believe that, girl, your dreams are valid, your plans are valid. Just keep going. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? All right, I hope you got that. Next one. Hey, hope you're well. Just want to know, was it hard finding a job after completing a TEFL certificate? Guys, I also had a video about this. It took me, basically, the first interview I had, I got an offer for that job. And guys, it's just that I was just testing the waters at that time. I hadn't resigned yet, and I hadn't even completed like the first chapter of my TEFL course. But I was like, you know what, before I actually resign, let me see if this plan is actually like real. You know what I'm saying? And so who's calling me? Somebody's calling me. Okay, where was I? Yeah. So yeah, I was just testing the waters, because I was like, yo, I'm not gonna resign not knowing if like I stand a chance to get a job in China. What if I can't get good money because I don't have like teaching experience and stuff, and like I'm not gonna leave my job to go get paid peanuts in China? Hell no. So I had my first interview like just after my first, like literally before I finished my first chapter. I was like, let me just try. Then I had my first interview, it went well. I got an offer, but it was not good. I think it was like 12K. I was like, no. And then I spent the next 2 weeks just like having interviews, but not on a daily basis. Spent the next 2 weeks having interviews here and there, because I was still working, so I didn't really have that much time to have interviews during the day because I was at work. So I think, let's say 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks, because at the end of 2 weeks I had different offers that I chose from, and I like selected one, and yeah, the rest is history. Technically it's 1 day, but I couldn't just take the first offer. I had to like also weigh my options. I'd say one to 2 weeks, depending on your availability. If you have like all the time in the world to have interviews, you can have as much interviews as you want in 1 day, and even secure a job in 1 day, because it's really that simple, guys. I know when you haven't done it before, you just feel like, it's like, what if people are lying to us? What if it's hard to get a job? It's not like back at home. It's not like back at home where you need to sit in a boardroom full of CEOs and you need to sit in front of a board and defend yourself and market yourself and tell them, why do we need to hire you? What are your future plans? 5-year plan? What are all those questions? I even forgot about them. But yeah, it's not like back at home. It's chilled vibes. Don't worry. 1 day you secure a job in literally 1 day. Next question. We're almost done, you guys. I love you and your videos. Thank you, babe. My question is, did you learn Chinese on your own or you had lessons? Guys, like Ellen Village and Ellen television, look what was China. Like China Gasiba, but like just a little bit. I don't know a lot of Chinese. Like I just learned from the street. I'm supposed, like I really want to start going to classes, but I haven't been to any class as yet. But like I'm hoping by the end of this year. No, it's already the end of the year. January, it's gonna be on my plans for 2023. I need to start taking classes because I really want to learn, but it's like really difficult sometimes. Like just give up. There's a lot of apps you can use to learn, but like I also didn't, because I'm an inconsistent person, but I couldn't follow through. I like did a couple of lessons on the app and then I gave up. So I really need like to pay for classes, and that's what's going to push me to actually just follow through, because I know I don't want to lose money. I don't play with money like that. Okay, next question. Always same person. Always traveling and exploring. We love that for you. Question: do you make a lot of money there? It depends on what is a lot for you. But we make relatively a lot compared to South Africans, or compared to teachers, compared to English teachers all over the world. I'd say no. Compared to ESL teachers, not just English teachers. I don't know how much native English teachers get, but ESL teachers across the world, I'd say China pays the most. We're getting good money. I don't even want to lie. We're getting good money. It's good, but I can't say it's a lot, but it's good. It's good enough, and it's enough because the cost of living is very low in China, and also because my country's currency, because South Africa's currency is weaker than the Chinese currency. So when I send money home, it's like way more than an average teacher, or I don't know, I don't want to compare. It's enough for a comfortable life, to have a comfortable life, to be able to save as much as you want to be able to just do whatever you feel like doing. It's like above average salary back at home. With our salary back at home, we can be considered above average, but not rich, but just above average. Yeah, hi. Yeah, no, this also answers the question. Like what I just said answers your question. Hi, I loved your recent video. Thank you. I also loved it. Guys, have you watched that vlog? Hi. Are you rich, or is everything affordable there? Or maybe it's your budgeting skills. All of the above, baby girl, all of the above. And I think I've mentioned, like I've already addressed the rich part. And is everything affordable there? Yes, it is. Everything is affordable here. We are in China, and you know, most of the things back at home, well, not just back at home, in almost every country across the world, everything you look at, made in China, 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 and that is true. It's made in China, and therefore it will be cheap in China. And also, like, just the cost of living here is pretty much lower than most countries. And or maybe it's your budgeting skills. Yes, I do budget a lot. I have spreadsheets on spreadsheets, you know. Yeah, I'm a budget freak. In as much as I do travel, but I budget for my travels. Like every month I have a budget for traveling. Apart from everything else I have to do with my money, I don't just wake up and say, I feel like going on vacation, and pack my bags and go. No, I literally have to make a spreadsheet in advance, make sure that, okay, this is how much I'm going to spend. Do I really have that much money? Yes or no? If yes, okay. If no, then no. No going on vacation. Next time. That's just how it is. Yeah, I'm a budget freak. So yeah, guys, those are all the questions I received. Now, let's get to the interesting part. So let me break down the conditions of the competition for you. Stand a chance to win a set of luxury cushions worth 1,199 rands and a 30% discount voucher on your next purchase. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, log onto your Instagram account, search for luxcushions_SA. Like your favorite set of cushions on their page. Share the post on your Instagram stories and tag both at Jeanette_L and at LuxCushions_SA to submit your entry. Competition ends on the 30th of November. Remember, if you aren't in South Africa, you could always gift it to a friend or family member who is.